Hey guys, welcome. I'm Pascal from Orange Pixel and I'm currently playtesting my own game. So if you have just a few seconds, it's just the last couple of tests before I do this public beta version of my game, which makes me a very nervous person day in, day out, because it means a lot of people are gonna see my game for the first time, which is always scary. It doesn't matter how many games I've released before, every game, it makes me nervous to release a game. But it's part of being a game developer, I guess, and part of being creative probably, because every time you do something creative, other people will give you their opinion, and that's just very scary. So yeah, hang on, I'll put this away for a minute. So today I want to talk about all the things I've been doing recently, the steps I've been taking, the stuff that still needs to be done. Basically, an old-fashioned game development vlog. So give me a few more seconds while I'll crush this Black Duck army, and I'll be right back. Right, so while he's actually working on the game testing, let me explain you what I've been doing the rest of this week, because doing a public beta is pretty much the same as releasing a game, trying to make the game as perfect as possible and removing all the bugs that you know are there, because you don't want everybody to mention those bugs, because you already know there are bugs, so better fix them before people start mentioning them. So while he's playtesting, let us talk about the rest of this. Alright, so what's been going on behind the scenes of this game? Well, as I mentioned, I'm working towards a public beta release, which is really just fixing all the bugs that I know are there and are in the game, because I'm hoping to get a lot of feedback on the game, and everybody who mentions the same type of bugs that I already know of is just a lot of noise that I rather don't have or can avoid by just fixing those bugs. So everything I know about will be fixed, because often when you work on a game and you add features or extra things or new ideas for... let me just give you a good example. There's a snake in the game. It starts in the Amazon world. If you open a crate, sometimes a snake pops out. This snake looks pretty crappy. Let me just show you right here. It's not a very pretty snake to look at. So this snake needs a lot of work to make it actually very pretty and very cool looking and stuff like that. The problem with the snake is that I added the feature. I thought it was a great idea, but over time I've been playing the game and I'm not really sure. It's more of an annoyance because, well, you never know if there will be a snake, and if there is a snake, most of the times you get bitten, so hurt, and right now it's just more annoying to a player than that it's really fun or a good feature. So that's why I really didn't put much time or effort into the snake just yet, because I might just remove it at some point. If I come up with a better way, then I will fix it and I will make the snake look better, but for now it might just get removed. So things like that and features or ideas like that are just put in the game in a very rough way, and I can work and look around it when I'm playtesting, but other people won't, and they will just see a bug or a problem with it. So right now I'm trying to fix as many of these things as possible, or just remove features and functions for the time being. So I've been using Trello to keep track of all my bugs, ideas, my to-do stuff, and even my marketing is on here. All the ideas I have for marketing are placed here, and I've just been mostly clearing out the bugs list, because normally I put everything in the bugs list. Everything that I don't like is a bug, even if it's not a bug, just something I really want to work on. It's on the bug list and not so much the to-do list. The to-do list is more features and new ideas, and I've been trying not to touch that list the past week, because that just basically means adding new stuff that can create new bugs, and then there will never be a public beta or a release version. So most of my time has been just fixing bugs and dragging boxes from this box list over to the version list, and all with the purpose of having the most stable version of the game I can have for a public beta. Because as I mentioned, it's gonna be scary to just release it to the public and not even know what they're gonna think about it. And I shouldn't be thinking about it, but I just need to make sure everything's working as good as possible. Right, which brings us to me, the person working on the Discord channel and the whole community building and all that stuff, because being a solo game developer like me means you're wearing a lot of different hats And one of my biggest hats this week was setting up the Discord server in such a way that there will be some fun channels, there will be bug reporting channels, there will be a special Gunslugs area in the server, and there will actually be a little meta game or mini game or whatever you want to call it in the server where people can play. Everybody that hangs in the server will be able to play. And there will be prizes for the top players. There will be a leaderboard attached to it, and you can probably win a copy of the game once it's out and once it's available on platform of choice. So that's PC or Android, iPhone, and hopefully Switch. Not sure yet, but at least PC, iOS, and Android. So there's a game going on. There will be frequently asked questions, and the main thing there will be the beta channel where you can actually play and download the game. It will run through Discord, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure how many other game developers are using it already, so maybe I'm one of the first. I'm gonna contact Discord about it because maybe they want to do something with it. It doesn't hurt to ask them. And right now I can give you a little sneak peek of what to expect from the Discord channel. So let's just dive in and I'll show you what I've been up to. Alright, so I've been setting up the Discord server like I just mentioned, and things are still changing and evolving. Basically what you'll see first is the Gunslugs recruitment channel. That will be the only channel you see over there. It will give you a little bit of details and information on the game, just where the game can be found, what it is, everything about it, because I'm gonna expect a lot of people that haven't read about the game just yet, so I'm giving as much detail while keeping it as short as possible because I know people don't like to read. Also explaining the duck hunt, pretty cool because the enemy in Gunslugs is the Black Duck Army. So I thought, hey, this might work. It has leaderboards and everything, so that's pretty cool because it means I can give away prizes to winning people, to the best duck hunters out there. So then I had to figure out how the duck hunt bot worked and what could be done with it and all those things. And eventually, if everybody reads it, there will be a little command you can type to sign up for the Gunslugs, and then you'll see the Game Talk channel, which is basically going to be the channel that everybody can talk in and sit in and talk about the game. Doesn't matter what you do. Then there will be the bug reporting channel and the feature request, and the most important channel will be the beta channel. And basically this is a store page where you can download, add the game to your library, which will be in the Discord library, and from there you can play the game, start the game, boot the game, and run the game. And I'm really psyched at this because it all happens in this one community, which I think is pretty great, pretty awesome. It has all the screenshots here, all the information of the game. It just makes it very interesting to do community building for a game, which is the first time I'm really trying this or doing this. So a lot of stuff can go wrong. The duck hunt game might just not be fun or entertaining, or might not even work with a lot of players. I don't really know these things. It's gonna be a first, it's gonna be very exciting, and it's just piling up on my nervousness of releasing the game or doing a public beta. So on one hand that's pretty annoying because being nervous is no fun. On the other hand, it also gives a rush of adrenaline, and it's very fun if everything does work out, and getting it all up and running is pretty cool. So that's what I've been working on. And on top of all that, there's me, the YouTube guy, doing all these videos and documenting the whole process of creating a game and then releasing a game and building a community and everything around it. So yeah, it's been very busy these last few weeks, and there's still a few more weeks coming up that are probably going to be very busy, especially if the beta works out. My whole goal is to have a huge amount of beta testers, so there's probably going to be a huge amount of feedback coming, which is the scary thing, but hopefully also a lot of people becoming interested in the game and learning about the game and wishlisting the game on Steam or hanging out in the Discord channel and playing Duck Hunt. And we'll see how it all goes and ends up, and if it's worth it, yes or no. So stay tuned to the channel. This is it for this week because I need to check with the game tester, the game developer, and the community manager. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye!